Artstyle is being bullied so heavily by just Pilot Die. Puppey won't come across when the Wild Wing throws out the tornado, but Artstyle not really accomplishing anything up on this top lane. While, you know, you look at the deficit that this has kind of created with Earth Spirit sitting mid, the Enchantress trying to help out top lane. Actually, they're going onto Puppey, and maybe he's overextended. The Doom slowed out. Maybe a bash from General. It's all they need. They don't even have to get the first blood onto Puppey, and Artstyle will heal up and damage down Eternal Envy. He's got a pounce and should be fine to escape. General, though, he's hungry for more. Crystal Maiden was completely dominating Ditira, dropping him very low with the double boars and now forcing him back out of lane as Puppey.
Oh, he's going to spot him too. I think he's going to go for this one. If Ditira decides to move back down, and he's going to his Puppey.
Oh, Scorched Earth Blast.
He's got the hit.
There we go. Slows him up, burns through him with the Sato Blast. He's waiting, biding his time, is looking for the perfect angle on the stone. The kick from Seneko, a TP back to the tier 2. And Ditira the Wolves, will he get the perfect block? Puppey, the juke! Ditira through the trees, and they're going to make his way all the way up. Lycan, how is he doing this? It's not going to be enough though. Maybe to get the counter kill onto Puppey, but Ditira, you're just going to continue going through the trees. Power shot from Wei finally secures the kill, and that's a hot in mouth moment for Secret, just being run ragged around.
Yeah, meanwhile at top as well, they lose the Faceless Void, and Artstyle goes for the dive. Eternal Envy barely makes it out, doesn't commit to creep for it, and Eternal Envy has no mana or HP to speak of, but is going to be able to get the kill and get out. And that's got to be a heartbreaker so far for NaVi. They lose 2 heroes across the map. The Lycan works so hard for that. Unable to survive though, and Puppey picks up a decent amount of XP.
Now you've got your Treads and Midas. We're going to see the Fata style Rod of Atos, so we're going to look towards, you know, a Blink Dagger now.
I don't think Atos is worth it in a game like this. They don't have the best team fight setup as
Chrono, Envy, Sunstrike should be good. We'll finish him off. And a Shackle Shot, even from Weeha, to try and block out as much of that damage as they possibly can. Pilot diving, chased out by the Big Bad Wolf, but the Frostbite pulls Ditira in place, and Puppey turns the battle through. Pilot die, chased into the trees, but Artstyle, Shackle doesn't last. Weeha, oh, you're going to try and deal with this guy. Ditira chases him back behind the tier 2, but the Windrun is there, back on the other side of the fight, though. Misery, he's roared up one. Puppey with the Wild Wing Tornado stands his ground, gets bashed through, but NaVi have cleared up 3.
That was a really weird time for Puppey to be like, I'm gonna make my stand here.
There was really no way in. They'll TP across the tier 1, but Roshan, oh, if General can get himself a little bit closer, he's not gonna go for it. Roshan will go the way of Team Secret, but what can they do with it? Because Weeha is being forced back by Artstyle. If this damage is good, Chrono down onto Weeha alone. The Sunstrike is not enough to kill him off, but with a good bash from General. 2 quick kills. Deny as well. So Ditira this Lycan, you know, we're looking at that Necro 3 timing coming 21, 22 minutes, something along those lines. Is that when, oh, Eternal Envy gets the Shadow Dance off, TP's away, this is a kick. Wait, hang on, what? The did get cancelled, but he's gonna... Eternal Envy, Dark Packed it up, he's healing himself up! The Pounce is in 8, but they've got Vision up on the high ground with a Sentry barely.
That was the most clutch Sentry of Artstyle's life.
Blink here for Secret. Both Windranger and Beastmaster have been able to pick up those mobility items. Slark, Eternal Envy has TP available, and they're definitely posturing for a defense of this tier 2. The question is, can Puppey get the wraparound in for a good Doom onto a good target?
He really wants Dendi or General if possible, but General's setting up. I think General's even okay with
Puppey roll across into the trees. No, he's stuck a little bit. The Shackle Shot will lapse. Ditira and Artstyle! They've got the Doom back up to the Enchantress, and they've actually caught them and trapped them in with Weeha, spamming out the damage from his Focus Fire. Oh no, Dendi tries his best, but Secret in full retreat will bail themselves back behind the tier 2 while Eternal Envy's joined the fight, actually looking in for a kill at the Artstyle, but then untouchable with the Ice Wall as well. Not only your attacks are slowed, but your movement speed as well. Misery finally blinks aggressively forward, and the Shackle Shot catches Seneko. Earth Spirit tries the kick, but Secret take no casualties. Is Veil in vogue now, Blitz?
I just think it's one of those items that gives you good stats overall, and for a hero like Earth Spirit especially, it pumps up everything as they're gonna make this move on a
Shackle Shot into Focus Fire, but in comes Seneko with the Veil down and the Magnetize. They might be able to save him. Ditira barely, no, the Lightning proc from the Maelstrom.
They really want to get at least Weeha out of this one.
With the chrono, General might be able to. Sunstrike is there. The damage is good. And they've got the kill. 1 for 1, but it's not going to be that just yet. Eternal Envy found one. The roar on the Dendi. The damage output. The roll forward. The kick is not quite there from Tsuneko. And Secret will find 2. Looking for 3. Artstyle has no more sprites to save him. The kick away. Oh, the attempt to push Enchantress back into the base, back into the fountain where it's nice and safe and warm, just wasn't successful. And here come the buybacks. 1, maybe looking for 2 or 3, but you gotta remember there's no chrono.
I think
no
you have to do Dendi minimum.
Bring back Dendi and Artstyle, but look at the Crimson Guard, the damage output. Sure, Impetus is doing a decent amount. Tornado is there with the meatball as well. Dendi definitely blasts until Envy pounces out. The change to deafening allows the slug to escape. Sunstrike, no!
Oh, he clips him.
Dendi! Somehow, a godlike Sunstrike raining pain from the heavens onto Eternal Envy. They have to make something out of this, though. They've grouped themselves up, but Highlight die.
He's been spotted.
The split push action, you're right. General jumps himself away. Eternal Envy, he's alone for now with the chrono out. They'll get the Sunstrike. Where's the rest of the combo? Eternal Envy rolled in onto the shackle. Show's perfect. General Digirot both caught. Eternal Envy definitely blasts there, but the Dark Pact keeps him flowing, keeps him fighting. Digirot is still alive. And then now chases down Puppey through his own jungle and brings him down. The rest of Secret, hot retreat, but we are... Oh, look at the damage! Impetus shots and Lycan swipes bring him down so bloody quickly, but NaVi gonna lose the racks. There's a glyph here. Misery and Eternal Envy both up on the high ground. Tornado EMP through from Dendi, and the ice wall catches him. No kick. The kick off the mark, but Misery will lose his life and his gem. NaVi defend. Ages up, I guess, and give Cheese to Dendi, or the other way around. Cheese is pretty good on Lycan with a shapeshift, and Dendi could use that Agency Immortal.
Yeah, I think you give Dendi the Aegis. Almost no questions here.
Oh, they're jumping on his mid-general. Oh god, he's been caught. A tornado though. Where's the combo? There's the meteor. Deafening blast is there, and they actually paradise off.
They can knock out Puppey before the doom.
No doom. Eternal Envy turns back on Digirot, catches him with the pounce as well, but Digirot has the cheese available still. Tsuneko shackled through, but we are Windrun gets him out of dodge. He blinks himself to the northeast. And what happened to Envy?
He had the Shadow Dance available, but I don't think that he thought that Artstyle was going to do that much damage to him. As he goes down for free. His Misery's being chased down by Dendi now, who manages to get the Cold Snap off on him. But Misery's immediately going to pop the Necro Books. Dendi's still on the hunt. And this is just Misery wasting time right now for Envy, who doesn't have the buyback. It's always been NaVi finding these ideal engagements where they're able to knock off either Eternal Envy off the bat, or more importantly, Puppey, because I really feel like they need the Doom, especially if there's no Lincolns or anything available. And
oh, blink, Puppey.
Puppey silence now, though.
They've got Digirot on the side there with the roar, the freezing field. Look at him go. The cheese is available, but he doesn't even use it. Digirot shredded by Secret, and the roll across. Doom onto General, so there's no chrono here. And Tsuneko's gonna get hit, but down he goes. General chased out by Eternal Envy, and this smoke has been perfect. Team Secret.
Yeah, they're gonna nail 3 heroes here almost immediately. Fortunately for them, they still have the buyback available on everybody but the Void, which might make them a little bit more hesitant, and they have to wait for the waves to push in. So NaVi can just hold as is.
Look at what Dendi's doing. He's actually double stacked this wave while all the fighting was happening. The Forge Spirits just dragging creeps across the map. The racks are still falling though, even through the backdoor regeneration. They've got the damage. They've got all they need. Look at that positioning. Even though the Hawk is coming to take his place now, the changing of the guard, the doom for the Hawk, and actually he still wants to stick around and maybe even wait for NaVi to come in and wander up onto the high ground. How long does that invis last? A fair amount of time still on it, and it's going to be perfect. The smoke pops, the Necro 3's down, but Puppey blinks away. The Necro is not in time, and General, he doesn't have blink, doesn't have time warp. They've got the Crystal Maiden in their sights, and the blink forward to the chrono. Catching only Puppey, no VR's on the back. The BKB Windranger still going to get ripped to shreds by the impetus damage of Artstyle and taken out of the game.
Lycan, meanwhile, takes down Pylai Die, and without the Doom available, again, Secret, they're just not able to hold. And once again, it came down to who got the initiation off.
Puppey, he's having difficulties actually utilizing that Doom. 3,000 gold though saved up. Oh, hang on a second. Dendi, he's actually aiming and looking for Misery. He's caught him with the Iceball Tornado, and Misery cannot TP out. Forfeit his life for the greater good as Dendi. Yep, those Necro units are annoying. Deafening blast them down. But he did allow Eternal Envy to escape at the very least.
Yeah, you just go for the free pickoff at that point. They've done a really good job so far of using the wall.
Oh, blink forward, Chronos there onto EE.
Is there any damage though?
Impetus damage from the low ground. No, they're looking for Weehaw. The Hex is there from Dendi and Windranger. Look at trying to defend. Eternal Envy's been caught, but the Dark Pact will take it off. The Veil's still up on him, and he's
so Nako's gonna keep going for this.
His Shadow Dance, and yep, Dendi wants the kill. Ice Wall out, Deafening Blast is there. Eternal Envy BKBs, but he's gonna pounce himself back to safety a little bit further. Buyback from Weehaw's Windranger, maybe NaVi have looked to overextend, but they'll bail themselves out, force the buyback, force the BKB.
As they're just playing hot potato with the lead right now.
The marauding hordes of summons and units out from NaVi. The Tornado will catch one off to the back. They think that's the real one. It's an illusion though from the Manta style of Eternal Envy. But they'll just send the Necro units up onto the high ground with the glyph available for Secret. Defending this Rax is still going to be difficult, but the blink forward. They've got the duel to generals. There's going to be no chrono. The blink. Where's the raw? Misery target up. Did you raw? They've got the Lycan. The Deafening Blast. The Deafening Blast. The Deafening Blast with the Meteor. They've killed off EE and Misery. Puppey stuck in the ice wall for a little while, but forced back away in the buyback with the Lycan. Bringing it to the fight again. He's got no buyback. He has to try and buy back chrono. General. He's got the Windranger. And Eternal Envy. Look at his HP. He has to shut him down to try and run himself away. But an ultra kill for Artstyle. Highlight Eye tries his best, but a rampage for Artstyle's Enchantress. He will finally drop to Misery, who battles it out 1v3. But Team Secret, they're on the ropes, Blitz. It's nearly coming to the end of game number 2. Buybacks out from NaVi as Void and Earthspread with the Enchantress as well. Look for the tier 4s, look for the game, look for the throne.
And that's a show of force if I've ever seen one. When everybody buys back, it's only Envy by himself. They've been tracking buybacks. NaVi senses the win, and after the first game, a lot of people predicted this to be 2-0, but NaVi battling back from the deficit. They're going to take this game off the back of an Artstyle Enchantress and a Dendi Invoker that just would not quit.
Oh, man. Oh, man. NaVi. Game number 2, taking it off Team Secret. And like you said, 25-30 minutes in, it looked like Secret were going to start playing that game they love so much. Choking out the map, limiting farm from NaVi, and just trying to force errors, force the hand of NaVi into slipping up here or there.